Movie friends, how you guys doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Right, okay, hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about Fear Street, 1994. Look, I'm going to go ahead and just dive into this thing and tell you that I really enjoyed the movie. It's a very good time. If you have not checked it out, and I'm just going to start out with just saying, check it out. I really do think you're going to like it, especially, most of the community here are all horror fans. Most of us are horror fans. This is we started out doing horror movie reactions or reviews. We did horror movie reviews, reactions, all that stuff, and until we hit where we are. But when I first heard that R.L. Stine was actually doing a hard R rated stuff. Now I've never read the books Fear Street. I don't know whether or not they go as violent as this movie was, but if they do, I might need to check out the books. I've never really seen any R.L. Stine book to screen adapted stuff, more hard R stuff, and I was really curious to see what he had on the table. Obviously I've seen the Goosebumps show, the movies, I've seen all that stuff. R.L. Stine, I'm a big fan of R.L. Stine. I don't know if you can tell in the background, but I got a few R.L. Stine stuff in the background. I just love his work. So when I figured that, and I found out that he was doing this, I was really curious, and I went in, obviously, with a clean slate, fresh mind, went into the movie, really liked it a lot. Really liked it a lot, and it was a lot of fun. I actually told my friend last night, Scream, the first Scream movie, and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, the new movie, had a love child. Fear Street was probably that love child. And I know it's not fair to compare movies to each other, but, people do compare movies to each other because it's almost unavoidable at some points. Sometimes, when you watch a movie, you'll be like, oh, you know what, I like that one better. It's just, you're gonna do it. A lot of people do it, and it's no shame, that people do it. And I'm not really trying to compare this to anything else. There's not really too much I can compare it to. Well, there's a lot I can compare it to. Scream, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. There's a lot of stuff I can compare it to. But overall, I would say that if you're a fan of the early 2000s type of horror films, like slashers, like Scream, late 1990s, early 2000s slasher films, this pays a lot of homage to those type of movies. I thought really a lot. And, one of the biggest highlights I think I could give Fear Street Part 1 is that the characters were so likable. And I remember watching the movie, and you can see my reaction. My full reaction's up on Patreon right now. But if you watch my reaction, you can see that I was actually worried for a lot of these characters making out of the film, because I actually genuinely liked almost every fucking single one of these characters. Josh was my favorite character. Then I really liked Kate. There's so many cool characters and a lot of laugh out loud moments that I thought were it was handled well. This property was handled well. A great first part to a trilogy, I think. I really am curious to see where it goes from where it ended. Ended on a cliffhanger, so we're going to have to wait, I think, till tomorrow. Tomorrow's when Fear Street Part 2 comes out in 1978, which is taking place at probably my favorite overall horror setting, which is at a camp. And I just cannot wait to watch Camp Nightwing, is it? Camp Nightwing, the setting at Camp Nightwing, it looks so cool, all the killers were so much fun. The Skull Mask Killer, I think, was my personal favorite. He fit it so well, and he was a lot of fun, really creepy, really scary at points. I mean, I jumped so much during this movie, some really good effective jump scares, but they were built up, and, some weren't. Some were just there just to make you jump, and it worked. I remember jumping up out of my seat a little bit, like, yeah, okay. But overall, I think, it's likable. It's a likable, good time. I think if you haven't seen it and you really want to check it out, but you're not too sure yet, I would say check it out. You might really dig what they did here. I'm going to give it a 7.1 out of 10. I feel like that's a really fair, solid grade for this movie. I think it's a great start to a trilogy. So hopefully Part 2 is better, if not as good. Or if not better. I've been hearing decent things about it. So, guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. What did you guys think of Fear Street Part 1, 1994? If you haven't, go check out my reaction. If you have seen the movie, don't spoil it for yourselves, because there are spoilers in that reaction video. So, of course, let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Hit the like button if you like this type of content. Check out our Patreon and membership program. If you want to support the channel in any other way, we have a merch store and all that stuff. If you just want to support us, then, the options are there. But, guys, until next time, movie friends, until next time, I will check you guys out in the next video. Take care.